Today this training video will go through one specific section of the e-form, which relates to applicants who are a director and or a shareholder of a limited company. A director of a limited company differs from a sole trader, and this video will assist with entering the necessary information to ensure your form completion is accurate. We begin with the Evidence 1 section. Addressing the questions here will inform the evidential requirements. You will note that there are question marks throughout. Please click on these for further information. Question 1. Has a court remanded you into custody? It is important to note that this relates to court custody and not police custody. Are you employed? This excludes self-employment. Please answer yes or no as appropriate. You will need to answer the same question in relation to your partner. Again, please answer yes or no as appropriate. We will now move on to you and your partner's income. Do you or your partner receive any of the benefits listed below? If yes, tick which benefit type for both you and your partner, if applicable. If you do not receive any of the benefits listed below, please click no. Next, please answer yes or no for both you and your partner if you are self-employed, employed in a business partnership, or employed as either a company director or a shareholder in a private limited company. Self-employment refers to a sole trader where you own and manage the business alone and are entitled to all of the profits of the business. For a partnership, all partners are co-owners of the business and as such are entitled to a share of the profits. A private limited company is a separate legal entity from that of its officers with its own profits, losses, assets and liabilities. Moving on, we continue to you and your partner's income. For self-employment, partnerships or private businesses, you will need to enter the number of businesses for each time. Please enter 0 should you have none of a particular business type. Next, please answer yes or no as applicable to the question in relation to your self-assessment tax liability within the last 2 years with HM Revenue and Customs. Again, this will be for both you and your partner. We now require the business details to be added and the required evidence to be attached in order to avoid the application being rejected. Once again, please click on the question marks should you require further information in relation to the business financials, which includes turnovers, drawings, profit and salary. Select the business type from the drop-down menu, then enter the turnover amount over the last 12 months, then select the frequency from the options in the drop-down menu. Then enter your drawings from the business over the last 12 months, the amount and then the frequency from the drop-down menu. Next, enter the amount of profit for the business over the last 12 months and again select the frequency. As you may be aware, a financial year relates to a period of 12 months. Please enter the percentage share of the profit and the amount of any director's salary or remuneration received. If any income has been received from the sale of shares, please also enter the amount. Moving on from the business financials, you will now need to enter the trading name of the business or partnership. You are then required to enter the address of the business, and this can be done by searching the postcode or entering the address manually. Please then give a brief description of the nature of the business and answer yes or no to the question, do you employ anyone else? And also ensuring you do not include yourself in the number of employees if applicable. Next, enter the date the business began trading and answer yes or no to the question, in business with anyone else, and if so, provide their names. You have now completed the required business details. Please then answer yes or no to the question, do you or your partner receive any benefit from work that is not money? This can include, but is not limited to, a company vehicle or private health insurance. If you answer yes, please enter the amount and frequency. You will now see on screen a slide outlining the evidential requirements for applicants who are directors, shareholders of private limited companies. Acceptable evidence. A full set of financial accounts dated within the last 2 financial years. This must include a profit loss account and balance sheet. If trading under 1 year, we can accept running accounts or letter from an accountant confirming the following: controlling share of profit, profit figure, director's remuneration, dividends received. Unacceptable evidence. Microentity accounts or abbreviated accounts are not sufficient, as they will only show the balance sheet of the company. A tax return from a director of a limited company alone is not sufficient, as it will not show the profit of the company, but can be used alongside full company accounts. We now move on to the Evidence 2 section, where you can attach the evidence to support the information provided in the previous sections. Evidence is acceptable in a number of formats, including PDFs, Word documents, and JPEGs. There are 2 pieces of evidence to be attached in this example: a P60 and a set of unaudited financial statements for the company. First, select File to attach. Click on the first piece of evidence and choose Open. Click on Choose File and click OK. Then select the evidence type from the drop-down menu, in this case a P60. Below the evidence type there is a section for Provider Notes, where you can include any supporting information that will help us with your application. Press OK and move on to add the next piece of evidence to upload. Click on Add File Attachment, then click Choose File as before. Click on Evidence, in this case the company accounts, and then press OK. Again, select the evidence type from the drop-down menu and add any additional notes below that you feel may be relevant to your application. Then click on OK. You then need to click Save and then press Next, which will take you to the next stage of your application.